We're all awake. We're on the move. We're going to a water park today. Addie Bear and Ava and Mummy and me. We just talked to Ollie on the phone. He's right in his glory, playing his PlayStation. Where's the Starbucks at this area?
Oh, it's in there. You probably should have went in there.
It's in there? Are you sure? No, I'm just driving around pulling U's in Ohio waiting to get pulled over. Okay, good. Through here, may as well go in this where it says do not enter. I mean, we broke our every 3 traffic laws. So, you're gonna have to find it. So, I think it's important to mention, 1 second, sweetheart. I think it's important to talk about, we have people that are our clients and myself. When a horse races bad, say like High Enterprise last night, it's really heartbreaking because you want to know what happened. And quite frankly, I think it might be a little bit embarrassing. It is when our horses do it, and it's upsetting for myself and for you. But it's important to get to the bottom of what just happened. What did I just see? How do I fix it? I think it's over by Barnes & Noble, right? If I remember correctly.
In there?
Yeah, it's in that area there. In fact, I believe it's in Barnes & Noble. Yeah. We'll go in and get some. That's all right. I love the fact that Ava reads a lot, but it's getting a little annoying. You can't go by a bookstore now without her buying a book, which is good, I suppose. Suppose you want a book, Ava? So it's important for us to get to the bottom of what happened. My job, the trainer's jobs, I know, I see it. The jobs of everybody is to figure out what just happened and how we can fix it. So the first thing we do is scope the horse. That's where they put the endoscope in the nose, check for any abnormalities. I could see it, I couldn't do it. Abnormalities, and what we're looking for is mucus, the palate area. Did she flip her palate? Did she choke herself off? Now, if the horse is choked, what you'll see is some bruising and redness at the top of the throat. That was not present with High Enterprise, but what was present was buckets and buckets of mucus. Now, usually, I guess my first question would be, and yours too, would be, how do you not notice that? Like, how does the horse warm up and you don't notice that? Well, I warmed her up. Didn't seem off to me in any way. In fact, I told Luke she felt great. She was trotting good. Problem is she was trotting good. She had about 5/8 of a mile of air in her, and that's where she let go. Now, if you watched her, she was trotting. We went back and watched the video. She was trotting great. I thought maybe Luke snugged her, and I'm like, did he shut her air up? But I'm being real picky here because he didn't grab her that much. But no, there was no redness or soreness of the throat, just tons of mucus. She just ran out of air. So what we need to do is put her on antibiotics, clean that up. We'll get her back in the swing of things. Now I'm thinking maybe even a fair, if there's one between now, I know there is, between now and the 17th. Find a nice little cushy spot for her to get some confidence, and she can get around a fair, no problem. High Enterprise, we all know, is a very talented filly. Her qualifier wasn't a mirage. It happened. She's a very, very good horse, and I think she'll bounce back quite good. The good news was there wasn't tons of thick yellow mucus. This was allergy stuff mixed with some other stuff that was just compounding. We can clean it all up. Now, I saw that very same scope for the most part, not of that abundance, but the same scope for the most part with Leaps and Bounds the day before. And then we had a number of clients asking what happened with cash deals yesterday. Same type of thing. Now, it's important throughout the summer that we work on what are you looking at? Oh, drying the horses up. We need to work on drying the horses up. What we'll do to alleviate that, sometimes you can put them on antibiotics. Then we'll use something called DMSO a little bit, dimethyl sulfoxide. Kind of a nasty substance, actually, but it works really well at drying the horses up. It doesn't bother them any. Sodium iodide, things of that nature that can help dry up that airway. And as you dry it up a little bit and get that mucus out of there, the irritation, the redness subsides, and then you have some good race miles from the horses. So I thought it was important when I talk to people and say, oh, they scope sick. That's pretty general. What does that actually mean? And what it means is there's usually a lot of mucus in that airway, and they just can't get their air. So with that, High Enterprise is going to be going on antibiotics right away. Cash Deals will be going on antibiotics right away, and Leaps and Bounds has already started on antibiotics right away. So those 3 horses are a little sick this week. They'll bounce back as the summer goes on. We're going to add to that list and subtract to that list with the heat and the allergies. You're going to see that happen from time to time. We'll do our best to mitigate it and get the horses, be very proactive with them. But as you can imagine, we can't just go and put everybody on antibiotics right away for no reason. That makes no sense. So for now, 3 horses that have to be treated up, and we will get to doing that right away. Take care.